So you're here on the long-term visitor area.
Yes.
And tell us what that means.
Well, long-term visitor area is, there are 4 of them here in Quartzsite, all south of town on 95. There are a couple in southern Arizona and a couple in California. And I have access to all of them for one fee for the whole season, $180. That is September 15th through April 15th. And I have access to dump station and trash, and I can move to any one of those areas that I want, but I'm staying here the whole time.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my next video. Today we're going to meet Rob. Hi Rob.
Hello.
And Rob is in a beautiful Minnie Winnie, and I've been a big fan of Winnebago for a long time. So Rob, how long have you been on the road now?
I've been on the road full time for 2 years. I retired 2 years ago. I had my 2-year anniversary December 1st.
And what made you decide to live in an RV?
You did.
I did, okay.
It really, I started watching videos, and I stumbled across you, and what really spoke to me was your philosophy and the idea that society is structuring us to work until we're too old to work, and it doesn't make any sense. And I realized it makes no sense. I need to do something about this. Then I found out I had an old friend that you knew, Deborah Dickinson. And I called her and I said, guess what? After 20 years. And then she really schooled me through how to do this, how to do the budgeting. I expected it to be, this lifestyle to be really great, and it's exceeded my expectations in every possible way.
So no regrets?
Oh, no regrets at all.
Well, that's nice to hear. You know, some people don't really like it, but they have to. But you don't really have to, but you're really glad you are.
That true statements, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're 63, is that right?
63, yes.
And so you have Social Security and a little bit of income on the side.
Yes, exactly.
And you're able to live pretty comfortably on that.
I live very comfortably on that. Yeah.
Especially when you have such a low monthly outgo.
Right, $180 for the whole winter here. Yeah. And then I followed your advice and did New Mexico State Parks in the summer. So that was $130 with hookups every month. I mean, beat that.
But you're doing the winter, we're here in an LTVA right now. You're in the LTVA, summer you go to New Mexico.
Yes.
And New Mexico is a gorgeous state.
Oh, it's beautiful.
What I love about the New Mexico State Parks, there's a lot of places where you can camp right on the lake.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, Eagle Nest is one. Eagle Nest is beautiful.
Yeah, some of them are just fantastic. Yeah. But it's cheap, cheap, cheap.
Yeah, absolutely.
And do you have any social media that people can get in touch with you?
I do. Travels with Dottie is my my YouTube. I'm having a lot of fun with it.
So folks, go and subscribe right now. Okay, well, why don't we check out the rig? Have been for a very, very long time a big fan of Winnebago. I think that for the money you get the best rig around.
I bought it new. It's a 2021 2100 BH, and I have not had a single problem in 2 years pulling it full time. And
that is so rare. You know, most of the times with so many RVs, you drive off the lot and it's got to go right back in for something.
Right.
And that's why Winnebagos really stand out. They're
absolutely
really good rigs.
So this is my rig here. I got one guy. I got a lot of chairs for one guy, but I like company.
So you're not finding any problem finding friends and community?
No, not at all. That's the biggest draw of this lifestyle, is friends and community.
Right.
You know, I'm camping with friends that I've met. That my best friend Tim is across the way there. He wouldn't want to be on camera, but I met Tim here in the LTVA 3 years ago, and we were political opposites. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to like this guy. It doesn't matter. We're still political opposites, but I consider him my best friend.
Wow, that's
despite that. So that big divide everyone talks about, out here, the differences in opinions are here, but the divide isn't.
Yeah.
I love that about.
Me too. It's my favorite thing.
Oh, and that's George.
Oh, you have a cat.
I have a cat. That's George. George never leaves the trailer, ever. I can leave the door open and he'll sit on the edge and never leave.
Looks like a really, really nice trailer.
I love everything about this trailer. a nice little kitchen. You got the propane refrigerator, which absolutely sips propane out here. I use the Wave 6 for my heat. This area had a dinette, and I just tore that out immediately, and I replaced it with, this is a Walmart table, very inexpensive. It works very well as my desk, a very comfortable chair from Target, and my laptop, and I do my work there. I have Starlink, and I also have AT&T cellular, so I can bond those together so I can have really stable like Zoom meetings. And this is a chair I bought on sale in Las Vegas at Lazy Boy. Incidentally, that's another thing I got from you as I established my residence. And I use mail messages and more. Lovely people. They take good care of me. And so this is very comfortable for me for working and then relaxing. And
I love a recliner.
It's worth the money to get a good recliner, especially
is.
if you have back and hip problems like I do. It was on sale though.
Right.
And then the bed is full size. And I recently bought a new mattress that got coils in it, and it's very thick, and it's made a big difference with my back problems.
Very nice. Yeah, that's a nice big bed. Lots of storage overhead.
Yeah, storage, and keep my clothes and things up there. And that's pretty much the tour. I know it doesn't look like much in terms of size, but I just love this.
Yeah, it's 21 foot.
It's 21 foot.
Nice size.
It's 5,000 pounds without, I think a little under 5,000 without anything in it. I have a lot in it, but it pulls beautifully with my Ford F-150 EcoBoost. It's a dream pulling.
And the bathroom just across the back.
Yeah, the bathroom, I just recently got rid of the awful plastic toilet and put in a porcelain toilet. And I could go on and on about the virtues of doing that. We like to talk about toilets and things, don't we? It's Nomads, but it's exciting stuff.
But for you, so do you use the shower and the toilet in here?
I hardly ever use the shower. I use body wipes and things like that. And rarely will I do a shower. These things are amazing. Scrubzz, rinse-free bath sponges. You take one of these out and put water in it, and it soaps up, and you don't have to rinse. I don't know how it works, but it just does. Okay. And I'll tell you a little secret. After I do my whole body, I drop it to the floor, and with my foot I mop.
So yeah, this is fantastic. This would be, I think this might be one of the best RV situations I've seen. Oh, I love the trailers because you can drop it, take your Blue Boy or your tank into town whenever you need it, and never have to move it.
Right, and I've got my truck for running around and doing whatever I want to do. My only regret is I wish I got a 4-wheel drive, but next time.
So it looks like you got a whole lot of solar here. How much solar do you have?
Well, down here, what you can see is I have 3 200s, that's 600. There's a 100, so that's 700. And what you can't see are some flex panels, another 400 on the roof. And that serves, believe it or not, 600 amp hours of lithium.
That's a whole lot.
Well, it's evolved over time, and I'll tell you why. Because when I first met you at the RTR in Parker, I guess 3 years ago, I hadn't retired yet, but I bought one Battleborn battery, and it was close to $1,000. Yeah. And then I added to it over time, and I got to 600 this season when Losagy is the brand name of a really good battery. For 200 amp hours, it was $500 on Amazon. Wow. So the costs have been coming down quickly. So it allowed me to have a good system, big system at an affordable price. They call these a tote in sort of slang because they used to be blue. They call them Blue Boys. This one's gray, and it holds 36 gallons of gray and black water. So what I do is I can easily lift this up empty into the back of my pickup truck in the bed. And if you come around here, let me show you where my outlet is for wastewater. I have what's known as a Macerator pump, which is you can get them for about $100. And what it does is it macerates the sewage, and it sends it out over a dedicated garden hose, and I can fill that 36-gallon tote, and I can drive and dump it. so I don't have to move my rig. And as far as fresh water, I have a 6-gallon water container that I carry in my truck, and every time I go into town, I just fill that up and gravity feed it into my rig. So I don't have to move the whole season.
So I see you have a traveling companion.
That is Dottie of
Hi,
Travels
Dottie.
with Dottie. Dottie's about in a week is about to turn 9 years old, and she's been with me for all but 2 of her years. First 2 years, she was put up for adoption. She was rescued from a kill shelter in South Carolina, and I got her, and she's been with me ever since.
Looks like she's having a really, really, really good life.
She loves sitting out. She loves the desert. She loves sitting on that. She'll, if I let her, she'll lay on that all day long in the sun.
Mm-hmm. Well, that is really, really nice, Rob. Thank you for showing your home to us. It's a beautiful home. You've made a wonderful life for yourself out here.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it, and mostly thanks to you.
Well, I love hearing stories like this, people whose lives are better in some small way because I helped them.
Oh, you did. Thank you.
So, folks, I think you've probably gotten some great ideas here. So thank you for watching. If you did get some ideas, like us on YouTube, subscribe to the channel. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.